Hey, what up, man? So as we all know, the NBA is back. All right, back in effect, going strong. And it started off the night with two great games in the Pelicans and the Utah Jazz, and the battle for LA in the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Los Angeles Clippers, with the two victors being the Utah Jazz in the first game and the Lakers in the second game, both by 2 points. I was originally kind of torn about the take of even watching the NBA due to the political participation that they've chosen to do with Black Lives Matter. But there's always, a silver lining in the dark clouds. Shout out to my man Jonathan Isaacs, man. My man Jonathan Isaacs decided to take a stand, and that was figuratively and literally by not participating in the protests of kneeling during the national anthem, nor wearing one of the Black Lives Matter T-shirts. Um, I think the NBA needs to very, very quickly reevaluate itself as far as participation and being a literal billboard and advertisement for the Black Lives Matter organization. The Black Lives Matter organization has touted things such as the toppling of the patriarchy, no need for the nuclear family, and pretty much no mentions of black men who make up, I think, at least 75, if not 85, up to 80% of the NBA. That are fathers, that are black men, that are, you know, for the most part, model citizens, and without them, there would be no NBA. Unfortunately, the brother Jonathan Isaacs was horribly and greatly disrespected, and I'm looking for the reporter or the analyst, such as Stephen A. Smith, to completely and totally obliterate and annihilate this white woman um, uh, journalist who had the audacity to ask Jonathan Isaacs, a black man, does he believe that Black Lives Matter? This right here flies in the face and shows you that not only does the organization not really care about black men, that the general public has no understanding of the black man. Okay, a black man exercising his God given and born right as an American citizen to participate or not to participate in albeit a political campaign. This is what this is, people. Okay, and the NBA is trying to defy the get woke go broke paradigm that's been proven time and time again. If you go back to last year for Gillette decided to virtue signal, and people decided to fight back, and it cost them billions of dollars. Okay, the NBA is as popular as it is, and it's great that at the rate that the NBA game is growing globally. Um, they will not be able to defeat. This has been proven, and that's going to be further further proven if the current president is reelected come November. Uh, People need to really look into Marxism. Okay, I'll just say that. I'm not going to go on this long spiel and try to give you this crash course education about Marxism and communism. The internet is free. Google is free, and I'd advise you to go for yourself and look at the millions upon millions of deaths that have that resorted from those ideologies and practices. Okay, as far as the NBA itself, the it's definitely entertaining. We had some great scoring explosions and performances over these last 2 days, and being that the biggest being T.J. Warren, I think of the what team of the Pacers just the other night, and of course James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and another great performance, Dame Lillard. Just the regular NBA package being back. Uh, I think the back to backs and the compression of the season is going to wear on the players, being that no matter how great of a trainer you may have had, a home program you had during the quarantine, there's nothing like in-game play. I myself, of course, by no stretch of the imagination, anywhere close to an NBA level player. But I'm a recreational player, amateur basketball player. I've used that for a number of years to, stay, slim, lean, and trim, and looking young. You know what I mean? For as a lot of people like to tell me, but yeah, man. The NBA is back. The game that everybody loves, the best game on the planet. Yeah, I said it. Ain't nothing like basketball, man. Once a hooper, always a hooper. But one of the biggest things, like I said, I hope that people start to challenge the NBA on is support of this organization and brand. Okay, you cannot separate Black Lives Matter from the organization. Okay, if you were trying to use Black Lives Matter in any type of personal capacity, just wait and see how quick you get a cease and desist letter in the mail or at your door. Okay, let you know. Right? That is a brand that is owned. Okay, it's not just a slogan, not just a statement, not just a movement. It is an organization. Okay, and I think people need to put a lot more time into challenging exactly what they are about versus what they seem to be doing. They're also getting linked to a lot of other political groups that are starting to cause a whole lot of issues and problems. And like I said, if the NBA continues down this road, man, not only is it going to lose a lot of fans, but it's going to be just very great long-term repercussions that it may not be able to recover from. Other than that, I will continue watching. Like I said, there's something that can be learned from even the worst of situations. And by all means, as bad as it is, it's not that bad. There are some. It's just nice and refreshing to know that there are some men that are willing to stand. Like I said again, literally and figuratively for what they believe in, and not just participate. And I think the black men of this country, especially those particularly in this space, have to be the first to set that example. Just because somebody says something, that doesn't mean that it's a true essence of what the words have been said. Black Lives Matter seem to only matter if and when a person of another race kills a black man, okay? But yet still, like I said, we've had 141 some odd shootings and a myriad of murders of young black men, young children, not just young black men and women, but young children, okay, that's getting absolutely no media coverage whatsoever. And Black Lives Matter is nowhere to be found. And those children are far more important, okay, than one individual adult or a couple of individual adults that were killed by people of their own kind, their own race. Okay, we cannot control ourselves and not care about ourselves. How can we expect the public or the world to care about when someone else, unfortunately, kills or murders one of us? Okay, and this is not the excuse about black on black crime. No, that's not it. That's not the deal. Okay, we have to have some type of personal accountability, responsibility, and start the process of respecting ourselves before we go to outside entities. Okay, these Black Lives Matter rallies and marches and all these things are at times 90% non-black people. Okay, we're not even being allowed to lead. Black men are even allowed. Heterosexual black men are not even allowed to lead in the Black Lives Matter organization. There was one particular brother by the name of Hawk Newsom who attempted to establish himself as a Black Lives Matter leader, and again, like I said, he received that letter telling him very quickly and fast, like, hey, we don't know you, guy. We have no idea who you are. Okay, so by all means, man, like I said, we need more Jonathan Isaacs. Shout out to that brother. Greatly appreciate him being willing to, stand up tall and be a true BABG, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, man, that's that on that one, and I'll catch you on the next one.